Hello, little girl.
Hello, little boy.
No, I'm a big boy now.
Yeah, you are a big boy.
You're a big boy. This is episode 5. This is a milestone episode.
Yeah. We never thought we'd get here.
Most people didn't want us to, but we've made it. Imagine we started this and we didn't get to 5. We've been planning to do this we've been talking about this for a decade.
Yeah, we're like, 4. Yeah, that was tough.
That's too much.
Yeah.
This is
I could see me giving up coming to the fucking beaches after 4 episodes.
I actually was thinking this earlier. I'm worried about you giving up because of that reason.
I know. My commute is an hour and 15 minutes.
It's so deep.
It's like I could go to Hamilton and back. Like I might as well go.
No, you couldn't.
I should go to Hamilton instead.
First of all, you couldn't.
Yeah.
Second of all, no. If one day I'm not doing the commute, I'm going to Hamilton and back instead.
And back, yeah. In an hour and 15. I could do it.
And the issue is we postponed recording the last one, so we're only a couple days removed. And I'm like, to do it twice in like a couple of days, that's asking a lot.
It's all good. I'm actually doing nothing with my life.
Well, you're doing this.
Nothing. Yeah.
Unfortunately for us.
Yeah. And my Kobo was here.
Yeah.
My baby Kobo, my only asset.
My asset. What are your assets?
My Kobo and my phone and
I don't think your phone's an asset
my
anymore.
AirPods. Yeah, my phone sucks ass.
You posted a TikTok
it's an
yesterday.
Asset that sucks ass.
You put the ass in asset.
Yeah, I shouldn't have posted that TikTok, because the sound is so bad.
Well, I mean, I don't remember what it was about. I just turned it on and I was listening and I just was like,
it sounds like there's something like there's like food shoved in. Actually, maybe there is food in my speaker. That's what it sounds like. There's like
lint in there.
Yeah, maybe. Loop.
I remember when my phone wasn't charging, I went in and they're like, oh yeah, give us a minute. And they like whipped out a toothpick in the Apple store and they just fiddled around and like a pound of belly button lint came out of my phone.
Belly button lint.
It was definitely belly button
so
lint.
Funny.
Just
belly button lint is, it exists to go in your belly button and it is around.
Does it come from your belly button or does it come from clothes? I don't get it.
No way you're asking that.
Well, as I was asking it, I kind of figured it out.
Okay.
It comes from your belly button.
What kind of fucking shit?
Just sauced a snot rocket.
No, I didn't. Where?
It kind of stayed in with it.
Was it like a bubble?
Yeah, you bubbled up.
Why didn't I feel that?
I don't know.
I don't believe you.
Okay, well.
You're sabotaging me. No, I do believe you because I have such fucking bad allergies and I had to wake up so many times last night to blow my nose.
Oh,
so snot rocket.
That's tough. It's
fest. It's 2023.
Probably just sick. Everybody's sick.
I'm not sick, bro.
Okay.
It's allergies.
Dude, normalize being sick. My thing before the pandemic was being sick.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, you love being sick. You love feeling sorry for yourself and being
I loved being like, I'm actually sick. I'm not coming to work. And they're like, can you power through it? I'm like, I don't want
and
to.
you're like,
I'm
no.
sick. And I also don't want to work with sick people.
I'm very good at powering through a serving shift sick. No problem, buddy.
And I actually won't commend you for that.
Yeah.
Stay away from me.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to make $85.
Valid point.
So speaking of being sick, I was unfortunately hungover all weekend and I said I wouldn't do this.
Sorry, buddy.
I said I wouldn't do this. It was just because I wanted to get a lot of stuff done. But then it was like raining Saturday, so I was like, what else am I going to do but like lie on my couch anyways?
Were you going to get done gardening?
No, I have, garden.
What are you doing?
My garden. Actually, I'm going to have a sick little garden this summer.
Are you going to do that before you get your driver's license or no?
Oh, I'm supposed to go for my G1. I have it in my schedule this Friday.
Do you have it actually booked?
It's not booked. Like you just show up.
Really?
But I put it in my schedule to hold myself accountable.
Okay, you're going on Friday.
I also put year goals, May, New York City.
Hold that up so we can see.
I found this in my stand-up notebook. Year goals, May, New York City. Yeah, May's almost done. In fairness, I was really planning this trip, and then I realized that I wanted to push it to the fall so I could save up a bit more money.
Year goals. That's one goal.
Yeah.
That's one goal.
I know that this was like this. May. I probably woke up like I was having insomnia. I thought about this at 2:30 while I was spiraling in bed, and like woke up, like found my notebook and was like, I need to write down my, like, that's how insane I am. Can you relate to that?
No.
I have a thought, like, I'll be like, oh my God, I have to book a dentist appointment. Like, I can't sleep because I can't stop thinking about it. And I'll wake up and like write it down somewhere and then never look at it again. Okay,
fair. So I like think about it and then I just automatically forget it, and like immediately. If I have to book something like that, I'm like, I'll do that today. And then I just forget about it for a month.
Okay.
But it doesn't stress me out. It's the opposite. It kind of calms me down.
Yeah, I think that's the point of it. So...
Okay, well, your year goals are go to New York City in May.
So let's go now.
You got about a day to figure that one out, buddy. I hope you go.
Yeah, I might go.
Okay, so you were hungover on the weekend.
Yeah. No, I wanted to organize my cupboards, my pantry.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's
often overlooked.
There's just nothing that I can do. Like I can't do anything when I'm hungover. Even like watching TV. Like I just want to sit on my phone and like sit on like TikTok and just scroll for 8 hours and take 14 naps. You know what I mean? Like I can't function.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even that bad of a hangover. Both days.
To be honest with you, it sounded like they were both pretty bad hangovers.
Yeah.
Based off
well, basically we went to the Jays game. Yeah. We had a fun time. And then I was hungover all Saturday, but then I had a show at 10 p.m. So in order to kind of like I had to have some drinks. And these audience members kept buying me shots. And right first thing in the show, I had 3 shots.
Okay, so you're buckled again.
Yeah, I'm like, I could have said no to one of those shots, but it just seemed fun. And then there was karaoke, and then I just kept fucking guzzling.
Oh, man, that was depressing as shit. What a turn from episode 2 this has taken.
I know.
What a turn. It's tough when it's fun.
It's fun.
Did you have fun both nights?
I had so much fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So look at it that way. If you didn't like ruin something that you actually...
No, and I didn't have to like be anywhere. I was fine.
Will was away for the weekend, so you're kind of like, I'm just chilling at home.
Just lying on the couch, which like I can't lie on the couch when he's there because he's so large.
Oh, he's just got a big dumper.
No, his like legs are so heavy and he always like puts his legs on me and I'm just like crushed lying there. So it's not very... comfortable.
Right. So you definitely can't lie on the couch when your boyfriend's home.
Well, sometimes I'll be like he'll be out and I'm like, come home, I miss you. And then he like comes home and he puts his legs on top of me and I'm like, why did I vouch for this? Please stay out.
Come home, smother me with your tree trunks of a thigh.
Trunks
of thighs. Okay. What's your favorite kind of hangover? What's your least favorite kind of hangover?
Well, my favorite kind of hangover is obviously when you're still a little bit drunk, like in the morning, and you go out with a group of friends that you had like. This
is just gonna say your favorite kind of hangover is you day drinking.
Day drinking,
yeah, okay.
It doesn't even. You don't even need to. I could get a coffee and a Virgin Caesar like at brunch or something, but you're like giggly.
You're giggly, and you know what helps with it is when you actually just get out and you get something going with it. Exactly.
You always
get a
have
meal
to.
and you're like, yeah.
You're being goofy, it's all fun,
It sucks at like noon.
Yeah.
Noon is when because
2 p.m. is a rough time for me.
Do you know why?
Why?
Can I tell you the science behind it?
Sure.
And I won't be that annoying about it.
Yeah, you already are, but go ahead.
I know. But just like because of half-life of alcohol and things like that, usually your blood alcohol level gets to 0 like roughly 12 hours after your last drink.
Oh, okay.
And once your like body recalibrates at 0, that's when your hangover feels the worst.
Oh, that makes sense.
So you usually feel Do
you know the science behind like why your joints and like it hurts to like touch your skin?
Lymph nodes?
Yeah.
It's inflammation.
It's just inflammation.
Yeah, vasoconstriction leads to inflammation.
Because I heard that women get it worse for hangovers. Does that make sense?
I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's smaller. They're smaller. Every woman is smaller than me. I don't know.
That's amazing.
No, I don't know. Weaker.
Weaker. Emotionally inept.
I don't know the reason behind that, but it like inflames your body, makes it harder for the heart.
I'm pretty sure my friend Dana told me that once.
Yeah, it's sort of like it's like an immune response, like when your joints get sore. When you're sick.
Because it always happens to me like. When I'm really hungover at like 9 p.m., I'll be like, okay, I'm through this day. And then I get like my whole body gets so sore and like sore to the touch. And then I'm like, oh, it's not over yet.
How often do you fall when you're drunk?
No.
Is it just falling?
I remember when I had COVID the first time, I got drunk the night before and I was running across the street and I fell on my chest. And then, so I woke up, had COVID, but I also like had this like wicked pain. Oh, because I was running to a McDonald's and I fell just on the curb.
So you just told me you don't fall, and then you immediately went into a falling.
No.
Sorry.
So this was just the one fall I can think of. And then I just kept being like, oh yeah, fair enough. I kept being like, oh my God, COVID hurts like your chest and like your left shoulder a lot. Like COVID really gets you in like the left shoulder.
Yeah, but COVID really, cobras? COVID really like makes you bruise up and like bleed. Like just a bruising
My shoulder's been sensation. Bleeding. But I've heard of a lot of people that this happened to where they were hungover the morning that they got COVID.
Makes
so it's
a
like
lot of
kind
sense.
of like
your immune system gets buckled, right?
I mean, the more sure. Also, just like it
you're
could
out.
be a coincidence, whatever. Like the morning you're feeling symptoms, but they're also hungover because everyone was drinking a lot in the pandemic. I've heard a lot of people just saying like, "Oh, I was hungover when I felt COVID, and I wasn't sure if it was a hangover or But sure, it's fucking science.
Well, it is. Yeah, it's like
it could be. It could be.
Yeah.
Also,
I mean, it could be one of those things too. Like you were going to get it, but like because you're out drinking, it came a little harder that day.
Right.
It came a little harder that day.
There's going to be an episode where I'm just so annoyed of you bringing everything to science and being a doctor.
Because
you are.
Often the science I say isn't right when I Google it after. So I've got to be careful.
Yeah. Sometimes you say things so confidently and then I'm like,
it's that white male in me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Man, I can say anything confidently.
Yeah, like about a woman's body. I'm like, what the fuck does this little bitch know?
I do not do that. I've never talked about a woman's body confidently in my life. That's the one thing I will admit I've never been confident about. What is that?
So what do you do with that?
Two of those in the front? Are there any in the back? Boobs. I'm talking about boobs. I think. I don't know. I'm not that confident.
I don't know either. Did you have a bad hangover after?
I felt it.
Yeah.
I felt it a bit. I felt it at work. I felt it at noon.
Noon. Yeah.
You know what? We were in bed early. Like I remember being in bed at like 12:30 being like, I'm going to get my 8 hours of sleep.
I watched Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, which is such a depressing movie to watch after drinking.
Weird.
Yeah.
I finished off the Hunger Games.
Oh my God. I thought we went through this last.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I had like an hour left, so I ripped that.
Did someone knock?
I don't know.
Oh, I heard a knock.
Oh, maybe.
I heard a knock.
I got little treats for my dog.
Really? That's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, let's give them to him. Let's do a segment where we give Bones treats.
Okay. What's a pet that's a red flag? Sorry to go way off topic.
My friend lived across, like she had a condo that faced a bunch of other condos in their balconies. And there was a man that had like maybe not 8. He had like 4. Okay, no, maybe now that I'm saying this, he had 1.
Okay, so he had a million of what?
A ferret, and it was.
Oh, no, that's sick.
No, it was really creepy.
Would that be a red flag if you were like, if you're on a date and you're like, I'm kind of vibing with this guy. It's been a nice 2 hours.
And he says he has a ferret. Fuck yeah. Fuck no. Get here.
Get out of there with the ferret, eh?
Yeah. I will say this too. Like I'm a dog person, but dog owners piss me off.
It's a lot, dude.
Dog owners who think that they're better than other dog owners and like that they've trained their dog better than other dogs, like just fuck off right straight to hell.
Okay. But like, okay, so a guy that like tries to shove like how best friends he is with his dog like down your throat.
Maybe not even best friends, but just like like my dog's so good. I've like trained him really well and
I've never said that.
Yeah.
I've just said I love him. I do. But I don't know about the training part.
Maybe the situation I'm thinking of doesn't arise on a date. Wouldn't come up as a red flag on a date. It's more so like, maybe. Guys
have like hammered home that they're a single dog owner. Like that's their move.
Yeah. No, actually, I did go on a date once with a guy who couldn't stop talking about like his dog and like showing me pictures. And I was like, okay. Like, this isn't...
No, if you have a dog and like the other person likes dogs, like show a picture.
It was
like,
his
do you
whole
want to see a
personality.
picture?
His whole personality.
Yeah.
And then he would like send me pictures of the dog like later. And I was like, hey, I've never met your dog. Cool. I'm such a bitch.
Well, no, but like... You're going to probably end up dating the guy, not the dog. So you should maybe say something about yourself.
It's just like, it's also maybe like, they're trying to make up for something by like, they're like, no, they're a shitty person, but they're like, well, I have a dog, so I can like.
Yeah, you've told me this before too. You're like, oh, like shitty guys adopt a dog in their 20s. And I was like, oh.
Did I say that to you?
I think you did. Maybe it was Jess who did this.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said that.
Okay. I've gotten that before.
That's funny. So Jim adopted a dog.
Yeah, and I would agree, red flag. I would agree that was a red flag move by me.
That's so funny.
I was absolutely trying to make up for something at the time.
Yeah.
But I also had...
Compromise, baby.
I had planned because I'd been working Rover.
Okay.
So I'd been like taking dogs on for weeks.
Yeah.
Weeks at a time. No, but I kind of had like a rotation of like 4 or 5 dogs I would dog sit for owners.
Yeah.
And my game plan was to use that money to like make up an emergency fund for a dog. And my goal was to adopt a dog like the year. I got him in December and I was like, next year I want to adopt a dog.
Okay.
So I just jumped the gun by a couple weeks.
Well, because the opportunity presented itself.
Yes.
It's such a cutie pie.
Wow, what a little guy.
Yeah.
What a little guy.
No, I will say you're not annoying about your dog.
Yeah, thank you.
You're not. And I would tell you.
I know you would.
Yeah.
You told me about 3 things I've already been annoying about on this episode. So I actually respect that a lot. You know, okay, put that in your books, everybody. I'm not annoying about my dog.
No. You've got the right balance.
Yeah. Sometimes I do like to throw a little Instagram story of him, but when he's being fun.
You've got the right. Yeah, it's not too much. And you're not, I don't think you're compromising for, yeah. I mean, you're not shitty.
Aw, thanks, Steph. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Actually, Kate, I thought of this the other day. This is a little off topic, but still on topic. Because I heard this happen to somebody. So and I want to know, is this a red flag or a green flag or a beige flag? Is anyone a beige flag?
Yellow, maybe?
Yeah. Well, that would make more sense. I just saw a trend. It was like my boyfriend's beige flag.
Oh, really? Beige is funny, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's beige.
Does it just mean like because they're like dull?
No, I think it's something that they like kind of like about them, even though it's weird.
Okay.
But
I'm excited to get on this trend. I'm going to write it down. Beige flag. I'm going to look it up.
Put it under that year goals right under May, New York City. Figure out what beige flag means.
June. Figure out beige flag. Write a joke about a beige flag.
Okay, here's the beige flag.
Mm-hmm.
Go on a date. Ends, guy offers to pay.
Okay.
Goes to pay, is literally like, oh my God, I actually like don't have my wallet, but is like panicked about it.
Okay.
Being like, I'm like so sorry, like I actually wanted to pay. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, I'll pay. And then they're like, I will e-transfer you when I get home.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. Like ask for the email.
Yeah.
Sauces,
Yeah.
e-transfer. Green, yellow, red.
Oh, if I felt like it was sincere, which I guess I don't have a good pattern of knowing that.
It's tough on a first date.
Exactly. It is hard to tell. But like, I guess maybe that's a beige flag, whatever the fuck beige flags are. But
I think it's fine if they're like, I own it, and they actually like send the money, or they offer to, or they offer and then they ghost.
Do you normally that sounds like actually one time I bought a drink for someone at a concert because they were like, I don't have any money on me, what's your email, I promise, and then like
see, that's needy.
Why did I do that? Do you pay first date?
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
Yeah. I hate that I like that, but I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Call
me old fashioned.
I have had maybe 1 or 2 times where they've been like so adamant, and I could tell that it was
for sure.
Because sometimes you do the dance.
Yeah,
you do the dance where you're like, I'll pay, and I'm like, no, I'll pay, and like, please, like this one's on me. And if it's fine, like you can, if you want to get the next one is like whatever, be like, please, like I asked you, let me do it. I had, I think 1 or 2 where they were like, no, like we're splitting it. And it was like adamant, and I could tell that it wasn't like a fun dance. Like it was a very like, I have to prove that I'm paying my half of this. And I was like, okay, so I backed off there.
Right.
But definitely I've always offered to.
Yeah, that's nice. Just even offering.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take the honeys out.
I've got a dog. I pay for stay. Okay.
Look right into the camera. Tell him.
What's up, Margot Robbie? Nah, I'm over her, man. Just kidding. I'm not.
Yeah, who is?
Timothée Chalamet?
Oh.
Talk to me.
Buddy.
Dude, you just fucking orgasmed. I just said, she told me before the podcast that she was like,
I can't talk about it.
you're fine.
I watched a movie with Timothée Chalamet last night. It's called Bones and All. Watch it. I think you should watch it. And not know what it's about, because there's like a scene right at the beginning that you're going to be shocked out of your mind, and like just kind of let it unfold from there. I've never had this type of like celebrity crush before. I've never had.
It feels real, doesn't it?
It is like I turn the movie off and I like miss him. I can't stop thinking about him. I'm like high off of it. It's fucked up. Do
you watch clips of him?
I love him.
Do you just watch clips of him existing?
I have like, yeah, I like Call Me By Your Name is like top 3 like my favorite movies, and I watch a clip from that constantly on YouTube.
But do you watch
that's
clips
actually
of him?
Set to a Harry Styles song.
That's my guy.
Yeah,
But
that's
do you
like
watch like
Jerky
just
Central.
Timothy shot? Weird thing to put in your bank. Is Timothy?
It's my spank bank.
Yeah.
Did that? Yeah.
Well,
just a video of him crying and Call Me By Your Name. Well, that's the thing, is he's such a good actor. He's so good.
Yeah.
And it's just like, because he's not like my type, really.
Yeah, you're usually not into 12-year-old boys.
Yeah, like he weighs like 95 pounds.
Yeah.
And I can't stop thinking about him.
How horned up are you for the new Dune?
Oh, don't give me. Yeah, I'm so. Yeah, him
like
and Zendaya. I can't.
Honestly, Zendaya might be it for me.
Yeah.
And I respect Tom Holland, and I'm not going to intrude on their relationship.
See, I don't respect Kylie Jenner, so why?
Is he dating Kylie Jenner?
Apparently, did you? Where have you been?
Well, I thought you were going to bring up Timothée Chalamet because you wanted to. And I was like, because he was hanging out with the New York Knicks.
Right.
I saw all that stuff.
Okay. No, so apparently there's been reports that they've been like, they're dating, or there's confirmed, but there's no pictures, there's no like evidence, there's no hard evidence for the public.
Just having fun? Like, why would they not just go have fun?
No, I like that, and that's fine. And I'm not like a Kardashian hater. I do respect Kylie Jenner more than...
Yeah, you've always respected her more than anyone.
But... Wait, I say this about you all the time.
Yeah.
You respect Kylie Jenner more than...
I always say
it's just... it's pure just jealousy. I just want to...
like, love him. Mm-hmm. Like, what
be
would you...
loved by him.
Yeah, fair. If he, like, came up to you on the street...
I also think he's a loser, you know? So...
And you're into that?
Yeah. No. Like when have you seen interviews with him where he's like so whack and he like says weirdo shit?
Does he say like weirdo like acting stuff? Or he's like, I'm like so deep into the pocket?
I mean, actors are annoying.
We definitely are.
Just ask them, you know, and ask them if they're an actor and they'll tell you, you know.
Yeah, but if you ask like an accountant, are you an accountant? They'll probably still say yeah.
Yeah, no, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do.
He says like stuff like, well, like my soul felt like this, and I'm like, oh, you're a loser. Just like
you are so horned up for Timothée Chalamet right now.
Oh, but I just, yeah.
You just said like he's such a loser, and you like rolled your eyes and smiled. This is sickening. Look at what you're doing in your hands. You're crumpling up into yourself. You just went into like a weird...
Yeah, but I want you to watch this movie and tell me what you think. This also leads me to...
I don't want to.
It's fine. Actually, you don't have to. It's like kind of crazy. Do you want to know what it's about?
Yeah.
Actually,
let's not ruin it for everybody.
Okay.
Just go watch it. What's it called? Bones Maker?
Bones and all. Bones and all. Bones.
My dog. I love my dog.
So we've talked about how Jim doesn't watch TV or movies and has no knowledge of anything but the Hunger Games.
And sports. I've been really into sports.
Yeah, he's a big sports guy. Fair enough.
Been really into sports the last 30 years.
Watch a show.
Like, you know, it would make sense.
You know what? So many of my best friends don't watch shows. like, and I like have to be up on every show that's popular, and it's hard to chat. A number of my girlfriends only watch reality TV.
Yeah, because that's like an escape where you don't have to think.
For sure, and I get it. I like reality TV too.
You're an annoying actor, so you like seeing good acting and things like that,
well,
right?
Yeah, I like art.
Okay, there, Dima.
But
okay, there, Timo. Timothée.
Don't talk about him. What do you think the show Succession is about? Tell everyone.
Okay, I know it's the in show, and I think it's in its last season.
Okay, yeah. Good.
I think it's like downtown, maybe like New York or like LA, and it's like business, and it's like lawyers and like real estate and like finance stuff, but it's all like
so they just went like, for every major.
But they're moving money like where they shouldn't be, and this makes sense if it's Succession. So it's like it started with like a high up. I'm gonna use the word conglomerate, even though I don't know what it means.
Yeah, I love
just
that.
A good word.
I love that.
So it started with like a high up kind of group, and then like maybe it started with the main with someone who owned a bunch of stuff dying, and then it's up to like who gets all of their shit.
Yeah.
Probably his, because guys usually own all the stuff at the top.
You're
back in the day.
not far off there.
Really? What's it about?
It's about like a media mogul, like like this family, and the dad like owns.
Does he die?
And, well, he needs to. Well, I'm not going to say anything about that, but one of his kids is like essentially going to take over, and they're all like
just disgusting, filthy animals.
They're like very complicated, flawed characters, and it's tough to watch because there's episodes where you're like cringing at them, and then there's episodes where you're rooting for them, and you don't really know who's being snaky at what point, and
you're not sure. How many are there? 3?
There's 3.
Yeah, it has to be 3.
Yeah.
Comedy in 3s.
But watch the first episode.
I just told you what it's about and I haven't even seen it. Why do I need to watch it?
Yeah, fair enough. There you go.
Who plays the kids? Are we
Macaulay Culkin's brother.
Really?
Yeah.
What's his name, Steph? He's got a name too. He's not just home alone with my brother. What's Macaulay Culkin's brother's name?
Rory?
Yeah.
No, is it Rory? That one's Rory.
We're going with it. Rory.
Kieran.
Do you know what you just did?
What?
Our buddies Rory and Kieran, who are brothers.
Okay, wait, I need to look this up. Yeah.
That's why you just did that.
No, I don't think I did. I think those are their names, but maybe.
Well, it's Macaulay and Rory. Succession. I know I need to watch Ted Lasso too. Everyone has told me in their right mind. But I watch It's Always Sunny
Rory
in
and Kieran. Is that what they're named after? The Culkin Bros?
I doubt it because I think they're probably
older.
I did. Okay, fun. Okay, I'm not gonna watch Succession. I've watched.
That's fine. Let's move on.
No, It's Always Sunny new season. I'm gonna watch that. I always watch that,
and that is your favorite show, and it is one of my favorite shows too. So I love that.
I also did watch 2 episodes of Transformers, and it's like bringing in the Beast Wars that I grew up on. Did you watch kid shows as a kid? I feel like you didn't.
Yeah, because like I had a sister that was older than me that I wanted to like be as cool as.
Impressed.
I remember I watched Blossom after school with her, and
that's not a show.
It very much is. And there would like I'd be so young, and they were all like hooking up and shit. And I remember my dad would get mad when I would watch Blossom, but I loved to watch Blossom. I watched kids shows. I watched Recess and shit like that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Angela Anaconda.
Yeah, not that one.
Recess.
You
already said that one.
Recess, Rugrats.
Reboot. Gargoyles.
No. Kim Possible.
Oh, Kim Possible, the horny little mole.
Yeah.
The skin rat. Can I say that?
Skin rat. So funny.
That felt like a slur.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is or not, but that felt like one.
Slurred rats.
Yuck. I just don't picture you waking up and watching cartoons.
You used to call me a rat a lot. You've stopped. Thank you for that.
You used to act like one.
You used to like always text me pictures of rats and be like, "This is you." Wow, I didn't know you were in my neighborhood today. You fucking rat. I would be like,
you do have a rat emoji in my phone still. Remember when I posted a picture of Mr. Ratburn from Arthur?
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "Congrats, Steph, on her new role." It was in my calling Steph a rat phase, and your mom called you and was like, "Congrats, you booked like a cartoon role." And I was like,
No, I'm just a rat ass girl. I'm just
can't spell rat without rat, buddy.
Hell yeah. We were talking about AI.
Okay, well, here's what I saw, and it pissed me off. Some nerd on Google who stood up in a coliseum.
Yeah.
Or an auditorium, one of the two. Like
either or.
I can tell by the noise, there were about 1,000 people in there. Probably 999 of them were dudes.
Yeah.
And he's like, watch this AI technology we just made with Google. Google's going to book you a hair appointment. First of all, it takes under a minute to book a hair appointment.
Yeah, but it is stressful for people to book.
To call.
To call and like talk. Yeah.
Okay. A lot of things are moving online. I can book my hair appointment.
I know. If I can't just like click on things and book something, like I'm not going to book with you.
Phones? No one phones to make a hair appointment anymore. Do you phone to make a hair?
No, I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
There's an app actually on my phone that's like connected to my hairdresser. Yeah.
Why you don't
that's
need to
the
call
smart
him.
way. Yeah. They're saying that an AI will do that for you.
Yeah. So he's like on stage in front of a 200,000 foot screen of Google AI, and he's like, "Okay, Google," and it's like, "What's up?" And it's like, "Can you book me a hair appointment?" And like, "Yeah, what time?" It's like, "Between 10 and 12 on Monday." And like, "Okay, I'll call the shop and make an appointment." That took 27 seconds. AI calls in a freakishly real voice and it's like, "Hello, I'd like to book a hair appointment for my client." And the lady's like, "Great, what time?" And you're like, "We're looking for Monday. Would noon work?" And they're like, "Oh, we're booked for noon. Is there any other time that would work?" And he's like,
so they're showing
10 a.m.
They're showing you how they could navigate like an issue though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
like
I know you interrupted
like a conflict.
me.
Yeah.
I know you interrupted me, which is very valid because that was a big lull for the podcast. But it's done. Like after that, it's like, "We'll book you at 10 for a woman's haircut." It's like, "Okay, great. Thank you. Bye."
But it sounded legit.
It sounded better than I thought it was going to sound. But also there were a couple moments where I was like, "Yeah, we could do 10 for you." And I was like, "Okay, great." I was like, "Well, yeah, that's a bit." You kind of sound like a dick there, dude.
Right. Yeah. KK.
Yeah, there was a bit of a moment where I was like, "Oh, did I upset?" If I was talking to a person, I'd be like, "Maybe I upset them there." Anyway, they booked the appointment, but I was like, "That took a minute of AI's time, and it took you 28 seconds to set up AI doing it. Buckle in for the last 30."
But for some people, like that's just
who's too busy for that?
This technology is like exciting for them that they would want to. I don't know.
Lights on, lights off.
I don't know. I heard that there's these like glasses I was telling you about that will tell you what to say in small talk, like in a conversation somehow. I don't know how that works.
So you're talking to somebody and the glasses is like, "This is what you should say."
Yeah.
The glasses the glasses are.
You're good. For me, I was like, that's so dumb. And then like, I remember right after that, I was in a situation where like I needed to have, like I was engaging in small talk with like my great Aunt Faye. And I was like,
that's such a great aunt name.
What do I say next after like, hello, like, we're going weather.
Here's my thing. We just need people
events,
to be bad at
like,
small talk, or that means some people won't be good at small talk.
I fuck with small talk. I like talking about the weather. I like talking about like the Toronto Maple Leafs doing well in the city. You know what I mean?
Like when we're serving, I don't mind getting in a little bit of small talk about a sports team or something.
For sure. I remember I got a job in university as a hostess at Swiss Chalet. Yeah. Let's go.
That is the wildest thing to me.
Yeah.
Because I remember I went in on like your last shift and I was like, "You've been working here?"
Yeah, it was really jokes. But they gave us this whole like seminar on how to like not just resort to small talk when someone walks in. And they were like, "So what else can you talk about? You know, you see a guy come in and instead of like bringing up the weather," I'm like, "No one wants me to have an in-depth conversation like any
the 19-year-old girl at Swiss Chalet who's bringing you to your booth that's infested with, speaking of rats, is going to be, did you see what happened in Ghana in their political race this week?" Who gives a shit?
I remember everyone just being like, what?
Let people be bad at small talk, because if they're bad and they don't respond, then I just know I'm not going to talk to them for the rest of the night, and they don't want to talk to you either.
I like someone that can respect that they want that are comfortable in silence. I love a comfortable silence.
Even if they're uncomfortable in silence, they're more uncomfortable in conversation.
Yeah,
they're just uncomfortable.
Right.
Some people are just a little uncomfortable, and that's okay.
And that's fine.
They have their shit, and that's probably that's who's making the AI to have the small talk.
Yeah.
I'm going to be so wary when someone has glasses now, and they're like, they have like a half
some
pause.
Kind of,
You know when you're doing an interview on the news and there's like a little bit of a lag, like, "Hey, how are you doing today?"
They're listening.
I'm doing well. How are you doing? Like, what the fuck was that, dude?
Totally. Yeah.
How are the glasses going to look?
I have no idea. Hopefully, like Oakley's or something. I don't know.
Yeah, dude. Oakley's are sick. Oakley should sponsor us. Did you ever have Oakley's?
No. That was the first thing that came to mind. I don't know. Ray-Banners.
Yeah. Those are the two I can name.
Yeah.
Sunshine Cities.
Yeah.
Let's start a sunglasses.
Gucci. Maybe they'll be Gucci.
Yeah, Gucci AI. All right, dude. You think DJ Khaled needs small talk advice, dog? No chance.
No chance.
Burberry.
DJ Khaled doesn't go down on women. Do you know this? He said that?
Why?
I don't know. But I was talking to a friend recently that was saying they're like, yeah, I just like don't like it. Like some people like actually don't like it. And it's like, we can normalize that as well.
Like being gone down on?
As a woman?
That was a weird sentence. Being gone down on.
Being gone down. You're fucking smooth, man. Do you want to be going down on?
Would you like me to... No, I don't even know how to get to that point.
I don't even know how
In
to
an hour from now, would
ask
you...
a basic question of consent.
Well, not what I'm saying.
Let's spin it. Imagine I'm just trying to fucking
do it. I dare you. I'll fucking eat you alive, you little rat.
I love that we're going back to the rat.
If they're be gone down on, then they be gone down on.
Yeah, if they don't want to be.
Yeah. I know someone who didn't want to be gone down on.
Yeah.
I hated that I said that.
And so, yeah, maybe DJ
I think that's more on the guy, to be honest. Because they probably had a bad experience with it. And that guy was just fucking eating a Dairy Queen ice cream
But
cone.
like if it like grosses you out, and if someone like grossed you out doing it, it's like, they're just like sucking on your upper inner thighs and shit.
With like a hairy tongue.
Yeah.
Like with a lipper in.
Okay, I can't actually continue having this conversation. So
I was just about to mime a fucking barn with a lipper in.
A lipper. That's really funny, actually. Yeah. Packing a dip.
Yeah, they just absolutely forgot about their skull apple.
Yeah. That's so jokes. I used to think that was hot.
People dipping?
Yeah.
Are you from Sarnia?
When I was like in grade 9, I thought that was hot.
And if someone would put tobacco on their lower lip, you were like, that's hot.
Yeah. And if I saw like a guy, like I thought like country guys were hot, right? So like I was like, he's from Lambeth for sure.
Lambeth, the country of a million guitars. Yeah. Lambeth, Ontario. Did you found country like Hen McGraw?
Yeah.
Yeah. Eh?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
What is it about a country boy?
I liked country music, and it was all part of the culture. You know,
is it they just don't care?
Yeah. You know, they're not. I actually have no idea why. I don't know. I had Sarah Brooks, a good friend of the pod.
Good friend of the show.
They did time capsules in like grade 11 or something, and they got it back recently. It was like after 10 years, you got it back.
That's so fun.
Yeah, I got, and hers said like, I love my friend Stephanie. She's the best. She has a crush on everybody.
That's actually fun.
I think it's fair. Like I also loved like skateboarders or guys who are into hip hop. I don't know. I like everyone. Country
guys who are into hip hop. That's the most Lambeth way of describing hip hop. Like,
no, I'm just saying. You know,
they're like just whatever
variety.
Vibe. If they were wearing Echo or Fubu, you were
girls
into it.
As well. I have crushes on. I just have crushes on everyone.
But that's like you seen the good side in people first. You could have been like, ugh, you really have to prove it. Don't you hate when a girl's like, you really have to prove that you're a good human being?
Do you have a budgeting app? Have we talked about this?
I tried it.
You tried?
Man, I just don't.
Isn't it so sad?
Yeah.
To watch you just like, it's like, I know I'm bad with money and I know I overspend, but I don't need to be reminded
The only thing I've ever budgeted properly is my Pokemon card collection.
Oh my
I have a massive spreadsheet about it. I have like an allotted.
I love that.
I just like a $75 a month, like trying to do this. And if I don't do it, if I want something that's a little more expensive, I save it for 2 months. I have what I got each month. How many of like.
Do you still buy these?
Man, it's been less and less. Like I just haven't been working a lot.
Yeah.
Like when I was working full time for portions, that's when I was doing my damage.
Yeah. I don't remember you ever working full time, but
Okay. Well, that's because you got caught every day at fucking 1 p.m., buddy. I actually have some things on that wall though that, and like I've sold things too that I've like made money on, which is funny.
I love that. No, and you should, you should. There's
the one box there. We don't need to get into this, but there's the one.
We're talking about Jim's Pokemon wall.
Yeah. There's like, see that little one between the two?
Yeah.
On the right side there. So I got 2 of those because I saw them. They were like $150, and I was like, this set's like starting to be super popular.
Sure.
So I'm grabbed 2 of them. Just sold one for $500.
No way, $500.
Yeah. And this was a year and a half ago. Yeah, man. Not to brag. I like talking about how loaded I am. Anyway, budgeting app.
Wait. Dog? Not annoying with your dog?
No.
What's the other one?
I'll pay on a first date.
Yeah, pay on a first date and loaded.
Loaded because of a hobby. Whoa.
Hobby loaded? Oh, you're talking hobby loaded?
That's when you're loaded.
Not
is when you're
old money, not new money, but
hobby loaded. When someone's like, I make a lot of money on my hobby, that's when you...
That is hot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hobby loaded.
Is this... I genuinely want you to answer this question. If I told you one day that I make, let's say, $25,000 a year selling Pokemon cards, would you actually think that's hot?
Yes.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
That's so sick to find out.
No, that's... Yeah. I
really?
think... Anyone who can like figure out a solid side hustle and is like enjoying it, and it's not something like you're not like scamming people.
Yeah.
Because I have been with a scammer and
have you?
Kind of, who like sold like tickets for like more money, like ripped people off for like tickets and shit.
Oh, did they have like season tickets?
I think so. I don't really know how it worked, but I just knew that at one point I was like, oh, you're ripping people off.
Oh,
which
really?
I guess like really anything is ripping people off.
If they're willing to pay it and they like really want to see it.
Fair enough.
There's a middle ground though.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Greasy, a little bit greasy.
Continue. What were we talking about? I actually forgot. I totally forgot.
Hobby
budgeting
loaded.
Apps.
Budgeting apps. I'm been really trying to save money, and my budgeting app is just every time I log in, it just makes me so sad because it's like I'm in the red.
How does it work?
So it's like every day I get a certain amount of money.
How does budgeting work?
And then so I put everything that I buy into it. So like some damn time. Okay, country singer. Some damn time I'm losing money on the red, and some damn time it's in the green. Some damn time, baby. Some damn time I'm paying. You have to buy something for. It's like $200, right? So you put that in,
right? And
then that's like your next like couple of days of like just budgeting like coffee, food, groceries, or whatever.
Right.
So
see, that's a shit that gets annoying when you build a budget.
But that's like with everything. Anytime you're saving, like right now, I need a new phone because I've got
She does.
I've got a Triscuit cracker lodged into.
Should we start like a Patreon page to try and get you a new phone?
Yeah, maybe. They're gonna just be like, yeah, there's just like some grease in here. We gotta dig out. No, I do. It's time. How often do you get new phones? Should you like? How
often should you get a new toothbrush? I was wondering this.
A phone is something like my phone is my best friend. My phone, I'm obsessed with. I'm on my phone 24/7. I love my phone. I love being on my phone. I love standing on my phone. I love sitting on my phone. I love to lie in bed with my phone. I love to wake up, see my phone. I knew you were getting annoyed right at the beginning, so I just kept going.
Do you have sex with your phone?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
Technically, yeah.
Legally, yeah. I think, listen.
JamesDean.com and fucking
JamesDean.com.
You know it. You probably know it.
Is that the actual name of the website? Yeah. I know who that is. Yeah.
No, I don't know if
you shouldn't just put your name.com. Come up with something better.
Yeah, right.
The Dean of Dick.
I don't think that's his name.
Do people call him the Dean of Dick? Because they should.
He's the Dean. Anyways, so what I'm saying is that I should be willing to put money into my phone.
Yes, because for you too, it's part of your job.
It is.
You use it for auditions.
Well,
use it. Do you write it off?
Well, I don't know, Riggsy. Do you write it off?
You write off like half your phone.
I don't know. Yeah. I will. Okay.
I also still don't understand quite what writing off means. I know. I was just gonna. Yeah. I don't quite understand it, but you can do it.
Yeah. I'm not organized enough to like be writing shit off. Like I really should
Just take
contact
half
all
of
my Ubers and all. Yeah.
Take half of what your phone bill is over the year.
Yeah. But so I'll do that and
Next year.
I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out when tax time. I'll be like, oh, roughly probably this much.
I think
Basically, I am really good with budgeting. I'm really good with finances. I know everything there is to know about finances. And if anyone has a question, just come get mommy. Just
What's HST?
Yeah, I can't answer that.
I think a good rule is like if you're a normal human being who's like needs a phone for work or whatever, but not like you don't need to like make videos. Just get a new phone every like 5 years.
Will wanted to get like a shitty flip phone.
I did that.
Yeah, I love that move. Like
I did speed dating with that flip phone.
Will doesn't have any social media on his phone. So it's like basically just, I'm like, so why do you even have a good phone? No, he doesn't. And he doesn't take pictures. He doesn't even take pictures of me.
So tell him to give you his phone.
Yeah, seriously.
And then he can have my old flip phone that I have still.
He gave me his new AirPods recently, which was really nice.
That is sweet, but that doesn't really help your phone issue.
I guess so, but AirPods change, or like good headphones change your life.
Yeah, I'm big into I like over the years.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Thanks. I'm getting in front of it. But yeah, I went. You really glossed over this, but this is what I want to talk about all day. I went speed dating once with the flip phone, and it was the sickest night of my life.
Oh, that's so funny.
Well, I was hosting speed dating, and they were short on guys.
Yeah.
Never in the history of speed dating has that happened.
Right.
And I went around, and it was like my talking point for everyone. I was like, "This is my phone."
That's funny. Good for you.
Thanks. I'm better than everybody.
Yeah.
No, I don't have a budgeting app. Budgeting is hard. I just saw in Toronto rent's gone up like 30% in the last year.
I know.
Awesome news.
Really cool.
So just keep doing that.
Like this is what just keeps me up at night, that I just won't ever make enough money to be able to afford anything. So
what if we started making like money on this?
Yeah.
In like 100, I read a thing today and it was like, you probably won't make money on your podcast. I don't even want to tell you this. How many episodes? So like, it's
I know,
disgusting.
buddy. I know. Okay.
Well, we're not doing this for money.
Yeah.
Well, really, if it leads to money, great.
Oh no. Sorry. I thought it was time to be real, but I just got a Be Real notification, but I was gonna.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Anyway, it said like do 100 and then we'll talk. And I said, well, we'll see. We are doing 271
commutes to the beaches.
Oh man. Do you want an Uber today?
No.
We could split you an Uber.
No, because I want to go and shop on Queen Street. And then no, this is like it's such a mental illness. I like will look at my like bank account and be like, I have no money. Oh my god, no money, and then I'll go and get my nails done immediately. You know what I mean? Like it's like you're in charge of your downfall. Like if I'm gonna have control of my sabotage, like of me.
You want it to be from you.
I want it to be really authentic.
Yeah, I think that's an authentic way to to lose $50 a month. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, dude. I have no financial advice for you. I have nothing to give you. I have nothing to give you here.
Who cares, right?
A pat on the back.
I don't know. Like Will and I will try and be really good with money, and then he's like, yeah, I was recently in Chicago and I gave the DJ $100 to play like my favorite Drake song, and I was like,
see that it's so quick you can just absolutely butcher it too. You can go a whole month and be like, I've saved up the extra $300 from not spending money on frivolous stuff, and that $300 over the course of a year makes a big difference. 3 times 12, $3,600.
Yeah,
massive. Boom, $250 just goes out one night for no reason.
For sure,
for no reason.
Yep.
Okay, well, this has been inspiring.
And finance is my life, and thank you for tuning in. Yeah,
I think we'll call it there. Why not, babies? Hey, Steph, Instagram, TikTok, where do we find you?
At Steph Baby Neale. Neale is Neale, silent E. Let's get it.
I have a silent E too.
You're a silent E boy.
Whoa,
but has anyone ever called you Loey?
Yeah.
Really?
Telemarketers all the time.
Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, I get Steph Neale all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, we just learned something about each other.
Really
that doesn't happen.
Fun. Silent E team, Silent E club.
What's up? Yeah.
Where can we find you?
Jimmer, please like me TikTok. Jimmer with 2 R's on Instagram. We're going to make a TikTok page for our show soon.
Yeah. Very soon.
As soon as the next episode comes out. which will be out by the time you're listening to this.
I love when we
have it.
confuse people with the timeline.
I don't know what it's going to be called yet. Let's just say follow Mommy Daddy Pod on TikTok, and let's hope for the best.
Yeah.
Let's hope for the best. Thanks for listening, babies.
Thank you, babies.
And Timothée Chalamet. Now picture Timothée Chalamet, and he's just taking off his shirt gently.
Oh.
Gently.